Yo, I'm dumb as fuck. I just did a stream like set to private. But I only did like 30 seconds, so it doesn't really count. Anyways, what's up, VOD watchers? I'm playing a show this Saturday, September the 14th, 2024. It's gonna be Shake Kick Flips, Snake World, Tonal Whiplash. Go follow the Snake World Instagram to see the details. Yeah, I got my plug out of the way. Let's fucking go. We're just gonna do. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Get in this bitch. Hi, hi. Oh yeah. We're doing pretty well. We're doing pretty okay. Rock on, y'all. That debate was bonkers. I was not watching that shit. I just got home. I did. My roommate was watching some of it, and everything I heard made me want to puke and throw up. Are you one of those the transgender aliens I've heard so much about? I don't think I'm. I'm not an alien now. I'm like a regular human girl. This is not a presidential debate recap stream. This is just we're just hanging out. I'll give you guys advice if you want. Thank you, thank you. Um, my hair looks particularly bizarre today because I was wearing a helmet. I was biking earlier, so it looks a little funny, but we're chilling. What do I think? I don't know what logotherapy is. Am I into botany? No. I don't have space to do flowers or anything nearby. It's so messy in a pretty way. Thank you. You remind me of the kid in my special ed class who stimmed by barking military terminology at me repeatedly. That's awesome. I'm glad I remind you of that guy. Incredible. Barking? I don't know. Vuin. I used to be a dog girl, everybody. I don't know if you know. Only the real kickflip lore knowers know this, but I used to be a dog lady. I've changed, but I've had a close experience with humanity. But now I'm like a normal person. Good afternoon. Good evening for me, actually, but good afternoon to you. I figured I would stream tonight because I ordered a PS Vita in the mail last week. I'm still waiting for it to get here, and it should get here tomorrow. So after tomorrow, I will not be streaming for at least the rest of the week. I'm so fucking excited to mod the shit out of that thing. What's my favorite animal? I have a few. I like wolves a lot. Wolves. Ooh, the Chinese giant salamander is fucking awesome. I love the Chinese giant salamander. The flat fuck. He's awesome. Try Final Fantasy Type 0 England mod on. It's awesome. I is Type 0 is the yeah, it's a PSP game, yeah? Absolutely we'll be trying it out. It looks very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, that's the thing. I wanted to get a Vita because one, it would be super fun to mod, but also two, I am a JRPG freak, man. I get in on that shit. I've been playing the fuck out of Persona 3 Reload. I love that game. Holy fucking shit. I'm so on my Persona shit right now. I'm so fucking excited to just go ham on that thing. After I beat Reload, I'm gonna play Persona 4 Golden on the Vita, and it'll be fucking awesome. I'm so excited. I'm not. I don't know what you mean by into electronics. I like hacking my little gaming devices. I don't know what that. I don't know where that puts me, but I need Persona 3. I'm poor and crying. I bought a Steam key off of a slightly sketchy website for like $45. So that might be the move. What does the perfect game look like? The World Ends With You for the Nintendo DS. Vita mods are mostly software based. That's why I understand to be true. Order a SD Vita while you wait. You will want larger storage. Already done. I ordered the Vita, SD Vita. I got a fucking. I literally have it right here. Got the SD Vita. I got a 256 gigabyte micro SD. I fucking ordered a skin online, so I'm gonna put that on the Vita too. I am fucking prepared, dude. I am prepared. Mod your 3DS and get everything. I already have. It's literally within reach. This bad boy. It's awesome. It's not piracy to buy Steam keys. It's just questionably ethical, I guess, is what some people say. I think it's fine and based. I don't think paying for Persona 3 Reload is what I need to be doing. I can't afford that shit. I am gonna be buying the episode Aegis DLC as soon as I finish it though, because I'm a fucking sucker. I just started college and I'm gonna rizz up so many girls here. Good luck. Good luck. The dating scene just actually becomes a thing when you get to college. Like beforehand, it's fucking anyone. It's nothing. It's nothing. It means nothing. But once you get to college, rock on. I've been watching your VODs for like a week. I'm happy. Hell yeah, hell yeah. The benefits of insomnia. I get to attend these streams. Yay! How do you think the upcoming binge will influence... I don't know what that means. I download tunes on Napster with dial-up. I'm old as shit. That's crazy. I got the 2000. I got just a basic black one. I really wanted a light pink, but they were super expensive. I just couldn't justify spending an extra $100 for it. But that's why I got like a nice skin. I got like a Toho skin for it, so it's awesome. Piracy is fine. I guess Steam keys are just like buying a used game, though. Yeah, kind of true. Yeah, no, that is true. It is like buying a used game. Except the other guy didn't use the game. But, yeah. Oh, how do I think the upcoming binge will influence the channel content in reference to the PS Vita? Dude, I really, really want to make a, I just want to talk more about JRPGs, generally. I don't know if that'll, like, come up on the channel or not. But I really like JRPGs. I literally part of the reason why I'm currently studying a little bit of Japanese is just so I can understand a little bit more, so I can like fudge my way through some untranslated games like Sengoku Turb, for example. Just the littlest bit. I'm a fucking freak, man. There are so many trans girls at my college. It's so many I can't reasonably be friends with all of them, and thus a little overwhelming. Well, yeah, I mean you're not going to be friends with all of them because you only have that surface level relation. But I think you'll do great. It's a great problem for there to be too many of us, in my opinion. Um, Good luck. Have I played Xenoblade? If so, what's your fave? So, I played like the first 15 hours of Xenoblade Chronicles for the Wii. And I was like, this game is tight. I like it. And then I lent it to a friend, and then he just beat the game in like 2 months. I was like, oh, okay, sick. Um, and then I just kind of kept trying to go back to it. I bounced off of it every time. So then I tried playing X for the Wii U. And I got a decent amount farther in that game too, but I also bounced off of it. Um, Xenoblade's just a franchise I never like proper got into. I really would love to because it looks fun. Um, but I think I'd need to play a new game, either 2 or 3. Because I don't want to play through the first 15 hours of a JRPG I bounce off of again. Is it weird for a cis dude to connect with trans art? Nah, man. Nah. We make cool art. I totally get it. There's a lot of things in trans art that like you don't see all the time. We have a very specific sauce. And I think it's pretty normal to be to want that sauce, to like desire it. Uh yeah. How authentic do you think our experience of Japanese culture is through the lens of our culture? I don't know anything about authenticity. I would say I'm not qualified to answer any question on that. I don't think I know enough about the topic simply. I love those the art that comes from Japan, but I couldn't say anything about the culture. At least not definitively. I don't know anything. Have I played Fear and Hunger? No, but my wife is currently playing through Fear and Hunger 2, I think. She loves the fuck out of that game. It looks like some shit I don't know if I'd like, but I keep hearing things like secondhand through her, which is kind of cool. I ever play Bioshock? Nah. The concept of there being unexpressibly different about you in trans art also connects to autism. Hmm. Am I ever gonna stream more submission stuffs? Oh, like the art critique stream? I would like to do so again, but I'd need to be set up and ready for it because it's when I tried doing it, it was a lot. Um, yeah, I still have like 20 emails from that stream I just haven't gotten around to. Sorry about that, y'all. Yo, what's good? What's good? Hey, Layla. I do have a wife. I'm married. I hope we like the little dancing rhymes. I drew these guys right there. That one and that one. I drew those guys. I like trace over a base for it, but wife having gang. Let's go. How are you going to die? Probably stoned to death by my fans, not gonna lie. How old is Shitty Kickflips? I thought she was like 18. I'm flattered. Um Am I drinking water from a jar? Yeah, this is just a mason jar. Idiot with social anxiety here. Any advice for how to express myself? My parents are, I guess, more on the conservative side. I don't know what to do. That's a good question. The way I started going about expressing myself to my parents is like getting a little bit of distance from them, at least for me, helped a lot. I don't know if you're in the if you're able to move out or if you're stuck there for a while, but for me it was like being able to leave the house physically and be a person without them breathing down my back is like fucking huge. I would say like find one friend who you like the aesthetics of and really like latch onto that and like steal their swag. I think that's like a great way to do it. That's how I did it. I didn't have any friends with good swag until like a few years ago, really. Um, so yeah. Yes, I am Gen Z. I'm in my early 20s. Been playing Neptunia on my Vita lately, and it's a really cute '09 internet culture time capsule of a JRPG. I have Hyperdimension Neptunia on Steam, and fucking I remember I was playing that shit on my school laptop. I brought that shit to school. I was playing on my laptop, and looking back, incredibly autistic behavior to be doing, with to be playing this like weird JRPG in the middle of the school library, like not doing what I'm supposed to. Uh, Really autistic behavior. Ooh, I love that for me though. I might start a band with a friend who plays electric cello. That's fucking sick. I know they made electric cellos. I guess they make electric everything, like at some level. You guys ever hear electric kazoo? Those are crazy. This Starfield, I don't know that game. I don't know anything about that game. Do I have a Neo Cities? No. Well, kinda. I use my Neo Cities to test HTML for my current website. Um, just go to shitkickflips.dog. Do I ever reminisce on the aesthetics of the Tumblr era? I don't know what you mean by that. You'll have to be more specific with that question. I'm not totally certain. Pugs or Frenchies? I like old dogs. Did you see the PS5 Pro has no disk drive? That's fine though, because it's not a problem for the PS5 because it has no games anyways. Do I like mathematics? I'm not good at math. Rather, I'm not good at calculus. I did great in math up until I hit to calculus, and then I hit like a brick wall, and I failed that shit like 3 times. I just couldn't get through. Um, I did well in stats, but I wouldn't consider myself a math nerd. That's the reason. The math is the reason I dropped my computer science degree. Believe it or not, I went to college for computer science. I don't know why I did that, but uh, the math was the reason I just couldn't power through. I dropped out. FF7 Rebirth goes hard. I've only played Remake. I do want to play Rebirth pretty soon, but I need a PS5 for that. So I'll wait till the PC version comes out, I guess. Calc sucks if you don't have a good teacher. Yeah, yeah. I think it just sucks. I mean, maybe I don't know. It didn't click in my brain at all. Femboys with guns, yeah or nay? Yay, of course. I love any like feminine demographic with firearms. I'm so down for. Um, Letting you guys in on a little secret. Me and my band Snake World, we wrote a song about maids with guns a couple weeks ago. You might see that soon. We'll see. I was in the midst of asking what you major in, lol. Have you flirted with the idea of going back to school ever since you dropped out of comp sci or not? I've thought about it a couple times, but I don't think I'm going back, at least not for any degree. Um, I've thought about a few things I would want to go back for, namely music theory, um, like knowledge and stuff. Um, and also maybe like I guess not even like from a college, but I do need guitar lessons. I'm not very good at guitar. I just know enough to get by. But more recently, a thing I'd want to go to college for would be to help in learning Japanese. Because I'm making progress currently. I'm using like an Anki deck or whatever, and I'm like really trying to go hard on immersion learning, and I'm watching fucking Nama Sensei Japanese lessons or whatever. But like, I'm trying to do it, but I don't know. Maybe that'd be something cool. I don't think I'll go back though. Not really. The big thing I learned in college though was HTML, and that's how I made my website. That's like the one takeaway I had. Biggest accomplishments I aspire to make. Um, I want to release more albums. I want to do a concept album. I want to do a movie eventually. I want to do a lot of things. I would like to do a tour. That would be so fun. Oh man. Um yeah, I think those are the biggest accomplishments I aspire to make. How did you figure out how did how did you figure out how you wanted to style your hair? I get mine cut because I'm scared. I'm scared because everyone in my town who cuts hair only really does for traditional cuts for men. Um, that sucks. I'm sorry. But I would just I mean, I guess I don't know your situation. I don't know if you're like what your gender is, what your like anything's going on. But I would ask around and see if you can find a nice salon nearby, cuz some men do go to salons. It's fruity behavior, but men do go to salons if you need that like level of plausible deniability to it, right? Yeah, wolf cuddle reliable. That's right. That's right. You want to do a wolf cut. Sorry, I forgot what the other part of your question is. How did I figure out how? I just fucking I stole another person's haircut. I saw Billie Eilish and I was like, "Oh, I want that haircut." And then I just asked somebody, "What is that called?" And somebody says a wolf cut. I was like, "Okay, sick." Okay, hold on. Do a movie. Okay, I want to. I will. Come to Milwaukee. Yeah, okay. Like genuinely, if you have a venue, even a house show, fucking email me. I'm not playing. I will play in a new city. You guys have to pay me like for transportation, but I'll play a show if you want me to like come to your city. Is Snake Thing independent? Snake World, I imagine you're talking about. Yes, we're independent. It's insane that you'd think we have a label. No, we are entirely independent. Um, do I think hyperpop is dead? I don't know. I don't listen to it anymore. Please come to Manhattan, Kansas if you tour. I know how it sounds, but you will have a paying audience here guaranteed. Fucking email me. Email Cactus Club. Let me look this shit up. Yeah, I could sell out Cactus Club. Yeah, yeah, that looks good. I would love for you to play in my city, but I live in Florida. It's dangerous as shit for trans people. Yeah, that's rough. I do think we're gonna play a show in Chicago and Duluth probably soon, maybe. And I don't know. I got ideas. Come to our show this Saturday. Hey, this is a great time to plug my show. I'm playing a show this Saturday on September 14th, 2024. Check the Snake World Discord fuck, I keep saying Discord. Snake World Instagram for more information. It's a house show. It's free. Come see us. Okay. I got my plug out of the way. Um any new music I've been listening to? I've been listening to Atarashi Gakko no Ridas, the schoolgirl outfit idol group. Atarashi Gakko. Those guys fucking rip. Transition question: how do I stop boy moding? I'm plus 1 year on HRT. I'm just scared. Small town, etc. That's rough. I don't know. See. I don't have experience with small town stuff, so I feel like I'm just coming from a place of like, oh, I live in a big city. I know what I'm talking about. So I guess I can't give you particularly solid advice beyond, yeah, like what Asaka said, just move. But like, obviously, it's not possible for everyone. I would, I don't know, if you can get out of town to experiment, maybe like go on like a day trip to the nearest city. Um, going out as a woman, that might help. Um, yeah, that's an idea. There's house shows here often in central Wisconsin, close to the Milwaukee. Perhaps. Again, if you have house shows, fucking hit me up. You know my email. It's in my fucking channel description or whatever. Uh, I do mostly agree with the sentiment of all art being good art, but some art is fucked up and harmful. See, somebody commented on my last video, you say all art is good art, but what about Nazi propaganda? And I just don't know what to even say to that. That is too far, like, that's into the weeds, man. It's like, it's like when you say, like, killing people is wrong, and then somebody is like, but what about Hitler? It's like, okay, yeah, we should kill Hitler. Like, yeah, obviously. I don't know. It's a complex issue, clearly. I'm making general statements. That's how that is. Have I seen Baby Assassins? Yes! That shit rips. Atarashi Gakko cameos in it? I didn't even know that. Holy shit, I'm gonna have to rewatch that movie. That movie fucking rocks. Hashtag not all art. I'm talking more about LOL. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't want to be a part of this. What are your thoughts on the Linkin Park reunion? Did they revive the one guy? One of them's dead, right? They they can't reunite. Okay. Is that Tumblr shirt? It's Joy Division. It's like the band shirt. New lead singer who has come controversy, if I remember correctly. Huh? Every trans femme should move to my house. That's right. Everyone hit up Osaka Syndrome. He'll be very normal about it. What's Ren? I don't want to talk about art that's just like killing people. Or like fish. I don't want to talk about that. Ear piercing advice. I'm getting mine done this weekend. Clean it. Make sure to clean it. Clean your ears. Use the cleaner that they recommend, saline spray. Don't skip out on it. It's very important. And also, don't move your piercings. Just don't touch them. Don't mess with them. Don't take them out for I think it's 6 months. Listen to your piercer. That's my advice. Listen to them. And then if they're don't swap it out for 6 months, do 7 months until you swap it out. If they're spray your ears every night, do it every night and morning. Okay? Go a step beyond. What other music side projects do you have outside of Snake World? I have basically Shady Kickflips, Snake World, and then I released that EP under sensitivestoner82@gmail.com. And then I'm working on some collab stuff with secret artists you can't know yet. But I am working on things with other people. You'll see. Trans woman here. Y'all don't mind if I get parasocial, right? Smug face. You're on thin ice. If I consider my Magic the Gathering deck, I fucking lose because it sucks. Is it still good? Art? Is it still good art? Oh, if I consider my Magic the Gathering deck art and I fucking lose because it sucks, is it still good? I don't know what you mean by this. Yeah, aesthetics and ethics are different things, everyone. Keep that in mind. Exactly. They intertwine, but they are different concepts. I'm planning to start a band soon. Do you have any advice on finding venues and band members? Yes. Okay. So, here we go. Here we fucking go. Advice on finding venues and finding band members. First, you're going to want band members. So, I don't know if you have any friends at all that play music. But if you do, find one that's that gets behind your ideas and supports them 100%, 110%. Someone that wants your ideas realized, and hopefully you also want their ideas realized. You want somebody that totally clicks with you, as you want at least one other person that you just totally click with. If you don't have any friends that play music or anything, I would recommend throwing up ads on Craigslist, or check out Lex in your local city if it's popping off or not. In Minneapolis, there's so many people on Lex. It's a discourse app and it fucking sucks. But it's very good for finding specifically musicians. So that's how I'd recommend finding another band member. And then after you're a duo and you both are sticking with each other very solidly, you'll eventually find other people will eventually gravitate towards you because they'll see your creativity can be magnetizing. Venues. So get your start doing house shows and stuff. The way I played my first show was a friend of mine had a basement, and shit, I missed it. What's the app called? Lex. Lex. My friend had a basement, so I just hit her up, and I was like, hey, can I play a house show in your basement? She's like, sure. So, literally, use what you have available. Um, because like I couldn't break into the scene at all. So I decided I'd like make my start literally just like I'm going to force a show here, and then I'm going to tell my friends to come. And somehow it worked out really well. We got 2 other bands that sounded interested, and we are like, fuck it, come here, play a show with us, please. This is our first show ever, please. And it went great. And after that, because we knew those 2 other bands, they've played shows before, so then we had connections to other houses, other venues, and slowly we just became a part of the scene. So I would say, like, if nobody will host you, make it so they can't ignore you anymore, at least. Is it like a queer networking app? Yeah, it's like half dating app, half friend app. If you have a friend who loves cameras, make music videos. Exactly. Literally, like, whatever you have available to you, use it at its fullest potential. You just have to do everything that you can at the early stages just to get the ball rolling. And once you have momentum, you can like go a little hands off for a moment and just let it chill. But you want to get that initial momentum for a band. Not even attention wise, but just like getting started making the art. That's the important part. Cuz after at a point if you start a band and don't make any songs, don't play any shows, nothing, it's going to die out instantly. You got to get that ball rolling right away. Yeah, that's my advice. Is it US only? I don't know. Sorry if I missed questions, by the way. I saw a lot of big messages. I just couldn't respond to them. Ask them again. I'll try and get to them. But yeah. How would you recommend actually making music? I want to, but I have no clue where to start. It depends a lot on genre, but I would say one thing that helped me when I was starting out was making very like strictly sample based stuff and just opening up a DAW and moving shit around. So a DAW is a digital audio workstation. I use Ableton. I started with FL Studio. I don't recommend FL, but if it gets the job done. Yeah. So I would recommend just familiarizing yourself in a DAW, or that's if you want to like make like electronic music, or if you want to play like guitar or rock music. Buy a guitar. Literally just get a cheap guitar. Get one at a thrift store. And then learn basic chords. I guess I need more information on what kind of genre you're doing. But, like, yeah. Ableton is going to be your best bet for initial recording stuff. I plan on playing death metal music, but I want to start with a punk cover band because metal cover bands make me cringe. Me too, dude. Okay, so in that case, set down that initial investment of like a cheap guitar. I just honestly get like a Squier Stratocaster and like a cheap amp. That's gonna be like the best option for the price you're gonna get. A Squier Strat plus a like okay amp is probably gonna run you $200, $300. And then just learn power chords, because you're gonna want power chords in the things that you're playing. Metal and punk, it's all power chords. If you can just learn that, you'll be able to find a band pretty quickly. Look on YouTube and shit for tutorials on how to actually play your instrument, but that's how I'd get started. There's good midis and pads that yeah. Ableton's good, man. Ableton's good. Squier Telecaster, yeah. Tele or Strat, just fine. I have a Squier Tele. It fucking sucks, but yeah. I've been invited to do a breakcore set at a festival next year. Do you have any tips for preparing? I guess I have a question. Is it pre-mixed or are you mixing live? Because that's a big difference. If you're mixing the set before the fest, you have plenty of time to like workshop it and shit. But if you're like DJing live, that's outside my realm of expertise. Live, okay, yeah. Sorry, I don't got too much advice other than the general live advice I have, like playing live shows, is drink an energy drink before, like half of one, I would say. At least for me, I get really shaky if I drink it all right away. I drink like half of one right before and then like sip the rest of it throughout your set. Stay super hydrated, bring a whole thing of water. And get really into it. Like fucking go nuts. The audience loves energy. That's the thing I've learned the most about playing live shows is you can fuck up your entire song and not play a single note right. But if you got a smile on your face and you're jumping around like crazy, people love it. The fun is infectious. So I guess that doesn't necessarily play to DJing necessarily, but make it look like you're having fun, at least. The people love this spectacle. So that's what I would say my advice is. Drink lots of alcohol. Not if you're playing live. I would recommend against that. Thoughts on the Midwest EDM scene, LMAO? I'm not into the EDM thing. I don't know shit about fuck. If you want me to talk about the Minnesota punk scene, I can go on, but EDM, I know nothing. Sorry. A wrong note. I can't read. This is so bad for a streamer. A streamer that can't read is so cringe. A wrong note played proudly is an interpretation. So true. Love imperfection. That's right. I'm also a minor. Yeah. That's the reason why you shouldn't drink. I was like, what does that mean in regards to the rest of my advice? Yeah, don't. If you're a teenager or whatever, don't drink playing shows. You're not allowed to do that. Don't get me started on Western Canada garage rock scene. That sounds like it'd pop off. Boy mode on my body, girl mode on my heart, in my heart. True. If you heard of a band called Antic Disposition, would you know? No, I don't know what that is. I'm also a minor and I ain't planning on drinking till 21. Hey, I didn't drink until I was 22. I just didn't feel ready for it. So all the more power for you. Yeah. Tell us about the Minnesota punk rock scene. I absolutely fucking will. So the most important band in the scene is called Snake World. Nah, it's fucking cool here. There's a lot of good punks around. I think there's like something that I really like is the fucking variety that you'll see at a punk show here is gonna be like, it's gonna be like more pop punky stuff. Then you're gonna see a hardcore band, and then you're gonna see like fucking like a noise rock set immediately after, and then you'll see somebody play like some folk punk. We have a lot of variety and a lot of bands that are willing to experiment and go into new genres. Like we played with Tonal Whiplash a while ago, and they played like a 10-minute song on an acoustic guitar. It was really beautiful. And then they played like this scary no wave song where they played like one chord for 12 minutes. That was like, it was crazy. That's the thing that I would like, that I like the most about the scene here is we're just like, we're very willing to try new shit, and I don't see a lot of bands that are like just going by the books. And I really respect that a lot. The legal age. Don't call me a yank. Have I heard of the band Flooding Shoegaze? They sound familiar. Let me see. Flooding band. Maybe not. Maybe not. No, I don't know these guys. Sorry. Oh my god, that's so many questions. Okay. The music scene sounds so dope here. There, the Gold Coast scene has less culture than the Empty. That's rough. I think part of the reason my opinion of the Minneapolis punk scene is so positive is because all of the bands that I know are trans, and maybe I'm just localized in a very specific bubble of bands, but maybe not. I don't know. There's always one bar that's got the wacky little strange music. That's right. That's right. We my band Snake World played at a brewery. Oh my god, I can't say it. Brewery like 2 weeks ago. Uh it was a quirky little spot. It's cool. It's cool to see, like, it's nice to see venues that aren't like owned by Live Nation, I guess is what I'm getting at. Like, I don't know. Good stuff. Thoughts on Everything Everywhere All at Once? That's like one of my favorite movies. It's like top 5 favorite movies for me. That movie is fucking perfect and incredible. Can we talk about movies, guys? Holy shit. Oh my god. That movie is so good. Let me hold on. I'm gonna. Do I drop my Letterboxd? I think I'll let you guys find it. Is what I'll do. But some of my favorite movies are Lesbian Dogwood and Disaster Life Thereof. Probably my favorite. Love Exposure. That, ooh, it's good. Fucking The People's Joker. Why Don't You Play in Hell? Everything Everywhere All at Once. Those are like my top 5. I love movies. Oh man, I love that shit. How do I deal with the fear I'm lying to myself about being trans while being pretty far down my journey? Um, that is like so valid. Um, but the thing you gotta recognize is that, like, even if you're like wrong or whatever about it in 5 years, you wouldn't know unless you live your life more, right? Like, at least in my opinion, I would rather do things that I might regret later than definitely regret not doing things. So in that case, it might just be smarter to do it. And if it goes south and it sucks later, that's just how it is. But I would say you don't gotta worry about that too much. I also view identity as very fluid. Things change over time. And, you know, a gender, a sexuality, your identity is not always set in stone. For me, I've never been able to settle on a sexuality that has accurately described my experiences. And I've only just recently been like solidly, I'm a binary transgender woman. For a long time, I've been various flavors of non-binary. So I would say keep it loose. You'll be okay. The People's Joker? Yeah, The People's Joker is a film by Vera Drew. It is fucking insane. I can't sell it at all, but you just need to look up The People's Joker. It is one of the best pieces of trans art I've ever seen. Scott Pilgrim Opinions, I love that shit. I love the movie. I love the anime. I still need to read the original comic book, but I love that shit. A lot of Everything Rocks Forever was made in a way where I was like, how do I get the guitar tone from fucking the Sex Bomb songs? From Threshold, mostly. Threshold and Garbage Truck are like the tone that is on that bass, man. It's disgusting. I want my guitar to sound like that so bad. Just listen to Everything Rocks Forever for the first time. It fits MT. I'm glad it fits MT. I'm glad you like it, I think. Yeah, Threshold is so good. Threshold's my warm-up song when I'm singing. I always go to that song immediately because it gets me into that good, like, kind of nasally voice that I'm shooting for. Yeah. You would like Scott Pilgrim. I would. My band did a songwriting exercise where we tried making I'm sad, so very, very sad into a whole song. That fucking rocks. That's so sick. That's a good exercise. I might have to try that. Like take a really short song and make it into a thing. Cause I've always the immediate song that came to my mind was the Michael Jordan of Drunk Driving by AJJ. Cause that song is like 30 seconds long, but it's one of my favorites off the album. So maybe songwriting exercise, I try to extend it. You're giving me ideas. Everything Rocks Forever might be my favorite EP. It's actually it's an album. Yeah. No, I'm glad that you really like it though. The difference in EP and album is fucking nothing. Yo. I don't believe there's a Scott Pilgrim fan that is cis nor het. I want to agree with that. The only thing I disagree about Scott Pilgrim is the thing with knives and how Ramona Flowers is a manic pixie dream girl. That's based. I'm a manic pixie dream girl. I am. Hey, guys, you don't know how often I think to myself how badly I want to be someone's manic pixie dream girl. I so badly want to. Okay, so I'm biking home from work, and I pass this dude, like, walking on the sidewalk, and I don't really think too much of it. He's just by himself, he's walking. But then the next day I bike again, I pass by the same guy, and I think, ooh, if I start saying hi to him every day, if I start saying greetings, maybe he'll start to, like, grow attached to this weird, strange biker lady that seems to bike right by him every night. And then I was like, ooh, and then maybe he'll fall in love with me because I'm really normal. And then I'll break his heart because I'm married. I'm an insane woman. And I don't know why I think these things. But I want to be a manic pixie dream girl. Oh. Holy shit. Me and my friends have been trying to get a project together for a while now. I'd love to hear if you have any advice on how to get people organized and actually making the music we want to make. I do have advice for this. Me and my band did a thing a while ago, called Album Jam, where we started the day with the goal of writing 12 songs in 12 hours. We ended up only writing 6 songs, but that's not important. I would recommend getting your band together and literally setting out an entire day where it's like, okay, we're just going to be creative. We're just going to make things today. And then eventually you guys will morph into having a similar vision. At least I hope. Yeah. That's my advice for that. I think that was the question you asked. Hold on. Yeah. Other ways of getting people organized is like be like, make your make your desires very clear. Like, I want everyone to be on time. I want everyone to be here at this time. I want this and that. Like, make it very clear. That's pretty normal though. Haha. I don't know. Oh, I think wanting someone to be obsessed with you is normal and reasonable. Actually, I don't know. I feel like my music taste is so mainstream for a trans person. That's really funny. Pretty sure someone tried to manic pixie dream girl me in high school, and I literally did not notice what she was doing because I was trans and dissociating throughout high school. Sorry, that's not funny. Oh, I did manic pixie dream a fucking a boy in high school because I transitioned in my junior year, and by senior year I was passing pretty well. Super lucky and fortunate to have that, by the way. But this cis boy had like a crush on me, and it was just super bizarre to be on the other end of that. Cause I'd hang out with him. I'd fucking like, I'd talk to him, but it was just like, it was very clear that like, he was, he was like into me. And I'm not proud of this, but I low key played into it because I was like, hell yeah, man, let's go. I get attention. Don't do that. That's like fucked up and mean. Don't do that. I don't, I don't know. Don't do that. Would there be any new Shake Kickflips music, like a second album or Snake World? Yes, there is music on the way. I promise. I'm always working on songs and stuff. Snake World is working on a lot of singles. We keep trying to record them, but it's a fucking pain to do. And I'm working on some secret music with some people right now for Shady Kickflips. You'll see soon, hopefully, maybe. I hope. I'm gonna shut up about it, but there is music on the way. Most humans occasionally think utterly insane things at least once. Yeah, I hope so. New vid for you going up for you this weekend on FemTV, by the way. Oh, okay, cool. Let's go. Rock on. Shout out FemTV. Snake World, more like Girl World. True. True. I think that playing with the boys' feelings for attention is actually fine and moral if you're a trans woman. I fucking hope so, because I feel bad. There's I don't know, every time I get hit on at like a bar or something, I so badly want to play into it. It doesn't happen that often because, you know, I'm wearing the fucking rings all the time. But when it does happen, I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna be so... This is gonna fucking boost my self-confidence through the fucking roof. Oh, man. Playing with men's feelings is a civic duty. Hell yes. Also, am I misremembering, or is Patricia Taxa in chat for an earlier stream? My memory's bad. Yeah, she's dropped by and stream a couple times. She was at the start of this one. She said hi. There's this gay guy in my class that is so into me. I'm a hardcore lesbian, but I'm playing into it to be silly. Oh man. Serve. Snake World, more like, wait, did you just see that? There was like a little goblin that ran across my screen. Holy shit. Do I listen to Merzbow? I have a Merzbow t-shirt in my closet. So the answer is kinda. I like Pulse Demon. Just I saw the TV Glow last night. I have not seen it. I really, really want to. Have I seen Connor O'Malley's Corey? I don't know who that is. I don't know what that is. But no. The stream is exclusively about 9/11 today. Yeah, we're gonna do a 9/11 role play in the stream in about 5 minutes here. In 5 minutes, like set a timer right now. Pretend that a plane just hit the second tower. Um, and then like I'm gonna have moved on from this bit by then, and then I'll be like, "What are you guys talking about? Are 9/11 jokes funny? Yes." Any thoughts on snacks? I love them. I love to eat. I'm stupid. I accidentally play with feelings and I realize they are flirting and buy me a drink. And I'm like, I can't wait to go home to my partner. This has happened repeatedly. That's so sick. That's so sick. I remember I was at a barcade. And this dude came up to me and was like hitting on me while I was playing Street Fighter. And I was like, okay, if you could beat me around in Street Fighter, you could buy me a drink. He was like, oh, okay, let's go. So I was being a little playful. I was being a little flirty with it. Uh, just to play with this guy's feelings. I'm in a committed relationship. I don't want to talk to this guy. But anyways, I kick his ass. And then he's like, can I still buy you a drink? And I said no. And I walked away. I think about that a lot. It was really fun. A barcade, you say? Yeah, they're kind of lame. Like, they're very hipstery, and I'm not a big fan, but I really wanted to play Street Fighter and drink, so barcade. He lost the skill check. Rules are rules. Yeah, exactly. Like, looking back, I really wish he bought me a drink because I wanted one. I want another vodka lemonade, man. Oh, man. They hit the fucking betting. No, you're too early. You're too early. 3 more minutes. What advice do you have on getting better making things from a technical / noise making perspective? I have stuff I come up with, but don't actually know how to transfer that into real sound, and DAWs are hard. That is, that's a good question. At some point you will have to get over your struggles with DAWs. And the only thing you can really do about that is just put in tens of hours into a program. So like, I don't really have advice for that. Sorry. How do you do your hair? I'm so shit at doing it. I think we have the same hair type. So shampoo and condition once every 3 days. Make sure you comb from the bottom up. So like when you're combing your hair, like after you condition it, you do like this. Slowly make your way up. And do that all across all of your hair. And then don't dry it with a towel, because then it gets really frizzy. I dried it with a towel this morning, and you could tell, because it looks like shit. Just either air dry it or dry it with a t-shirt if you're really in a crunch. But don't do a towel. And that's just my quick hair care tips right there. For my particular hair type. Hopping off stream because I have school tomorrow. Good night, good night. I've been loving the music so much. I just want to say thank you for it all. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I love making music, and it makes me so happy that people like it. I fucking love the da-da-das and vodka lemonade. Oh my god. Literally, those were a placeholder for a while, because I was just trying to figure out the timing, so I just da, and they stuck. They stuck for a long time, and while I was doing them, I fucked up the take, and I said it too early, and then it worked out really well in the song. It was very clean. I liked it. Do you use RM synthesis at all? I can never. No, I don't do any synthesis. Which is partially why I stick to a lot of like chiptune sounds. Because I don't have to worry about fucking with the synthesizer. I can just get a sound I like and use it. Yeah, sorry. I don't do synthesis stuff. I'm a guitar girl. Yo, I get super yellow teeth, and I'm wondering if I rock it as myself and find ways to be comfortable with myself, or, or do you? I just get veneers and rock grills because I'm trying to be myself, but it's hard as fuck. Um, just rock it, man. Look, my teeth are yellow as shit. It's all good. If people are judging you for having yellow teeth, they're fucking assholes, and they don't deserve anything. Any advice on how to know when a piece of music is done? I feel like I always rush to post. I'm similar, but anytime that you think you might be done, sit on it for a day. What I do is I put the MP3 file on my phone, then I go to bed. I wake up, I go about my day, and then I listen to it then. And if I listen to it again and I'm still like, oh, this is great, then release it. But I would recommend, giving it a day. Also, I think, yeah, you sent me your music before. I like that. Keep doing it. I like your music. The computer solo vodka lemonade hits so hard. Thank you. It was a really fun solo to write. A straight guy once hit on me recently. I do not pass in any way yet, and I didn't know how to feel. Like, are you sure you're straight, or is this super affirming? I think that's super affirming. Guitar girl at heart, 808 girl at mind. I promise you no one is looking at your teeth. Yeah. Just avoid the tooth fascists. Dude, the knee fascists have come after me. It's over. Is it time? What are you talking about? Turn on CNN. What's happening on CNN? Holy shit, they hit the second tower. It's over. Holy shit. Oh shit, they hit the Pentagon. Turn on CNN. What the fuck? Everyone go home. Call out of work. Stay home from school. Do not go. Do not leave your house. Flights are canceled. A national tragedy. Actually, I had a great experience like this at a Shake Kick Flip show where everyone just assumed I was trans femme and I didn't have to answer motherfucking label questions. That's cool. I don't know. That's cool. I'm glad that you had a good experience with my show. Turn on the TV. This is my one fucking channel. They hit Abraham Lincoln. Yo, my favorite 9/11 fact is that the Moldy Peaches self-titled came out on 9/11. And they have a track on there called New York City's Like a Graveyard. Which is so fucking funny. I'd kill to see what they thought about that. Like 9/11 comes around, their album is released, a fucking plane hits the World Trade Center, and they have a song called New York City's Like a Graveyard. Oh man. I'm having a great holiday, thank you. I don't think a Kanye album came out 9/11, no. Yeah. New York City Cops from the Strokes is on yeah, released on 9/11 in Europe. Yeah. The foreshadowing is crazy. Yeah, MCR formed because of 9/11. So, shout out. Shout out to George Bush. I blame Sync Dog. No, don't blame her. My favorite fact is that the first tower went down at almost 700 miles an hour, but still didn't go down as fast as your mom. Plus two, plus two. That's pretty good. Yeah, yeah. By the way, shout out to No Thank You. I don't know if you're still in the chat, but I like your music a lot. I'm really inspired by your art. What up? Um, yeah, no, I think yeah, New York City Cops is it's only on certain versions of the album, and honestly, I kind of prefer the American song, but I'd rather they just all be there. Is my take. I'd rather they all be there. But if I have to pick, I'm picking the US release. I do really like New York City Cops though. It is a good song. I do think it's really funny how like they were like, yeah, it's fucking some shit. We want to put it there, but the label won't or something. I don't remember. Maybe I made that up actually. I remember I read about this while I was like sitting in the bathtub. I was like talking with my wife, and we were just listening to the Strokes. I don't think I know the song that replaced it. That's like I don't remember. I don't remember which song it was swapped out for. Hold on. The Strokers. Is this it? So it's track 9. When it started. Yeah. Oh, well, somebody answered you in chat. I'm dumb as fuck. Everything Rocks Forever inspired me to write music a lot more and play my first show. Oh, nice. Good job. I'm so proud of you. That's awesome. That's so cool. The Strokes is Loki some unk shit. Like my dad listens to that. Yeah, but it's good. It's good. The Strokes is what me and your mom did in bed. That's true. Okay. I'm going to be right back. I need to get water and like pee. Be right back. Here, you can have this like head. Let me set. Stay. Fuck. I just pretend you can see her here. She's there. Just pretend. were so bad. Out of here. Pissed on. I don't know why I was wearing headphones. I'm not listening to anything. What's wrong with me? Yeah, I was thinking while I was on the toilet, would you guys buy a jar of my pee? /J. I was thinking about the Ada Rook Gravity Weapon music video though. I need to one up her on that shit. You know what? I appreciate all the no's. Where did I get my schoolgirl outfit? I need to get one when I start E. I didn't. Mine's shitty. It's a shitty costume one. That's crazy. It wasn't piss, it was terrorism. That's right. If somebody knows where to get a decent schoolgirl outfit, please let me know. Because I'm still looking. I literally made a community post about it. I'm fucking desperate, dude. How did I pick rhyme as a name? 1 second, I need to show you something. Do you see this anime girl? Do you see this cute little anime girl? She has this nice little punk aesthetic. Look at her. Look at what her name is. I named myself after this little freak. The World Ends With You is like my favorite thing ever. So I picked my favorite character. It's very normal to do this. Did you literally? I haven't checked the comments yet, sorry. I was gonna make a joke about Tweeby and yet. Yeah. Just go to school, get the outfit easy. Yeah, I think they'd really love me showing up to a high school. I think that'd be really normal. What's my favorite show? I imagine you mean like anime. Monogatari. Play Tweeby on your DS. Absolutely. If you're going to play it on original hardware. It is such an unbeatable experience. It absolutely makes the use of all of the DS's capabilities. You gotta do it on the DS. It's fucking so good. Spin in your chair. I can spin faster than you easily. Okay. This thing is a piece of fucking junk. It'll fall apart if I spin. I love having parasocial. Favorite breakfast. 3DS Majora's Mask peak. The 3DS is generally peak. People don't want to hear this, but the 3DS is fucking sick. Hold on, I got. How long have I been streaming? Been this for like an hour and a half. We'll probably wrap it up soon. I have a question. What do and Miss Wife, dude? Let me know when you figure that out, because I'm still trying to figure that out. I miss my wife. I was here for console ranking. There's some bad takes, but the 3DS, I have nothing but good takes. You're just mad about the Super Nintendo being low. I want the full force bite into a 3DS. You hug plushie as tight as you can. I always do. Drink lots of alcohol. That's right. That's right. Get another wife for when the first one's gone. If everyone agrees to it, yeah. Otherwise, you're advocating for some fucked up shit. What tier did I put the PS2? Top. It's the best console of all time. The PS2 is, like, unambiguously the best. Everyone agrees. WarioWare DIY for the DS is pretty much the only reason I'm most of the way through. That's so fucking based. WarioWare DIY is such a banger game. I love that shit as a kid. Like, it was so fun. It's such a great way to get started making the smallest possible bit of art. It's so cool. That game is awesome. I like PS1 because it was the console that had Parappa on it. That's good. That's a base take, actually. What art question? When do you consider a piece done? Do you just feel it, or do you have a set cutoff date, or do you have to set a cutoff date in time? I just feel it mostly. But deadlines do help with finishing. So for my album, Everything Rocks Forever, I specifically set a date for it. Like, I need to have it done by this day. And I was actually able to finish it by then. And then also, I took one extra day just to, like, sleep on it. And being able to sleep on it is a huge help, because if you just listen to it or look at your art piece, like, again, like, with a fresh set of eyes and ears, it will do wonders to your judgment. Because then you'll actually know if it's good. Everything Rocks Forever is really fucking good. Thank you. I'm really glad that people are connecting with it a lot. I put my whole pussy into it. How does a cis guy interface ethically with trans peeps when it comes to dating? I don't want to hurt peeps or undermine their dignity. What are the pitfalls my autistic ass should avoid? Just talk to them. Like, if you're close enough with them, be like, hey, I have awkward questions. Can I ask you? There you go. Gotta bounce, Rhyme. Looking forward to doing art with you and the secret collab person. You got it. Peace, peace. Sorry about that. Would just love genuine advice. Yeah, honestly, it's going to be different from person to person. You just have to talk to them. I can't speak on behalf of all trans women. But, like, I guess if you're just, like, hitting on us, just, like, treat us like every other woman. Don't be, like, freak about it. That's basically all it is. Yeah, don't treat us like objects. Don't react crappy if or when surgery. Be reasonable. Yeah. That's good. I used to write music back in high school, but I haven't been able to write much of anything in several years. I can't get any starting ideas I feel good about. What can I do about that? Okay. I was gonna fucking scream. Thank you. I gotta go as well. See ya. Take it easy. Okay, so to actually get an idea rolling, fucking, what you have to do is the next idea that you have, you have to commit to finishing it. Especially when you're out of the loop in something for a while, it gets really easy to just feel bad about it and not actually finish anything. Just be like, oh, I can't get anything good going. I can't start anything. But one, it's probably not good because you're out of practice. And that's the only point. It's probably not good because you're out of practice. So the only way to get back into practice is to write something and finish it. Don't abandon the idea. Don't delete it. Write it and finish it. And then After that, you can look at the piece, like the completed piece, and then you could say, okay, well, I don't like this, this, and this about it. So then you write again, and you improve and iterate on your writing process in that sense. You need to be able to create away from your own personal judgment. Because when you're in the process of creating, you see every single flaw. And you're scared of those flaws being shown to other people. So I understand, like, being like, oh, it fucking sucks, but you just have to go through with it. Art that, like, sucks is better than, like, art that doesn't exist. That's my take. Is there a place I can send you my experimental guitar shit? Yeah, email me. It's in my channel description. So just full send, go for it no matter what. Yes. Yeah. Take an idea and commit to it fully. And if it helps you when you're if this helps you complete this project, when you're done, email it to me. I'll take a look. I keep telling this to people, but please, like, if you are on the fence about making something, and if it would push you over the fence for me to tell you this, make something and email me. I'll do my best to check it out. I can't guarantee it, but I will take a look. I'll do my best to take a look. Please make art. Okay. Yeah, that's how I say. Yeah, please make art and come back and make us all aware of it. Exactly. Having the email contact info is so fucking awesome. I love electronic mail. Me too. Email is tight, dude. Email is tight. Does voice training count as art? Maybe. If you look at it a certain way, yeah. Art review stream. I tried that. If I do it again in the future, I'll have to be more prepared for it. I wasn't ready. Yeah, you can also send me things. Hold on. Sincere question before. Would really love some solid advice before I take a little 3-hour nap. Okay, hold on. You're making me scroll up. Sincere question. You repost your question. Bring back RSS. I actually gotta figure out how RSS works. I make clothes and videos. Hell yeah. Send them to me. It's cool. Control. No, just send me the question again. I can't find it. I can't find it because I have to scroll up in the chat and then everyone sees on stream when I scroll up in the chat. Favorite era of the internet right now, bitch. Because we're in a fucking golden age of creation. You can make anything now. You don't need, like... There's no, like, roadblocks. You could just make stuff. This is my favorite era right now. Opinion on hip-hop? I love rap. Love hip-hop. Fucking... Yeah, shit rocks. One of my favorite albums is fucking Faces by Mac Miller. Fucking I used to really love Veteran by JPEG. Tribe Called Quest. Love those guys. I could actually get into hip hop, like talk about it, but I haven't been in the mindset for a while. That's part of the way I got into making music was I started making hip hop beats. So, big fan. Sincere question for my new video essay channel. Should I start making short form videos just to keep my artistic output flowing like your second channel, but like on my main? Yes. Yeah. If you want, yes. If you look really far back in my current channel, I think actually all the videos are privated, but all the videos on shitty kickflips were basically the shit on my second channel. I never stopped making low effort vlogs. I just moved them to the second channel. it's a great way to like get the ball rolling and just make stuff. Yeah. A fellow beat maker. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's a great way to start it's a great way to start because it's like you don't gotta make every aspect of it. You can do a lot of sampling. It's cool. Why did you learn how to play guitar, or why is that your primary instrument instead of anything else? Yes. Wait. Okay, hold on. Is that the question? That was the question, I think. Lol. Okay. I picked guitar because at the time my favorite genre was folk punk. So I picked up an acoustic guitar and I was like, I just want to be able to make my favorite thing. I want to be able to make my favorite form of music. And I just kind of stuck with that. Over the years, my taste has changed, but it's always been very, like, really ever since I picked up guitar, my taste has been more and more, leans more and more into rock. Like, I struggle to listen to things that don't have guitars in them now, and I think that's a little bit of a level of self-obsession. But it's my primary instrument because I like the way it sounds. I like the way it rocks. And I like being the number one in the band. I love being at the front, the center of attention. Big fan. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I missed a bunch of questions. What's your second channel called? They should make larger fruits. It's in the channel, like related channels or whatever. I'm gonna dip, I think. See you later. Take it easy. It's a very good and versatile instrument. Exactly. You can do a lot with it. A big part of why I started doing guitar is because you can just play guitar by itself. You don't need any other members of a band to like get started making stuff with it. You can write your own songs and stuff with just a guitar, which was a very attractive idea to me at the time. Now I'm like, I kind of need other people around me to be making, like, to be playing in front of people, but it's a great start. Grapefruit is not a big grape is a scam. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm fucking saying. Hold on. I saw a good question then. Oh my gosh. When you started making music, did you start because you felt there was that perfect folk punk song no one made, so you had to? Or is it more you wanted to join the club? I wanted to join the club, man. I just wanted to be AJJ too. I wanted to be transgender AJJ. That's all I wanted. I've been wanting to get electric guitar for a while, but finding anything left-handed for reasonable... Ooh, left-handed is rough. Yeah, that's tough. I won't bite into a strawberry like an apple. That's what I'm saying! As a guitar fan, both highly recommend and don't... So, transgender AJJ2, when? Folk punk is cool. I don't think it's anything I want to make anymore, though. Thoughts is photography art, of course. Literally everything can be art. Like, legit started eating apples and grapes. Hashtag fruit. That one PBG video from a decade ago is so real. That's such an insane... I think that's more than a decade ago. It's gotta be. Holy shit. I don't know. You just awakened something in my brain that I didn't know was sitting in there for like 12 years. That's crazy. Oh my god. Can you just restring a guitar to play left-handed? Yeah, actually, you should. It'll be funky, but I think you could. You definitely could. ABCs is what it's all about. Apples, bananas, carrots. True. To you, was art versus illustration? I feel like many people conflate these things. Art is a general term and also a specific term. It's entirely contextual. That's the only thing I gotta say about it. Favorite post-punk artist? What's post-punk? Like, definitionally. I know what it is when I see it. But what do you mean when you say post-punk? It's a good way of... Hi, I'm not going to talk to you until I get a similar sub count in my real channel because your unmitigated creative expression and gender expression makes me super envious and I feel unworthy. Okay, I know you're saying that as a like to be kind and flattering. But also I'm just a person. I'm just like a regular girl. Um I'm not like above you guys. I'm very much like I'm just doing my shit. You aren't unworthy. You're like a fellow human being on this planet. I don't know if you were like compliment fishing or if you're being like parasocial or whatever, but don't worry, man. It's all good. I guess Joy Division counts like modern. I'm not familiar with any of the British punk bands. What do you think of fame as a phenomenon, and how much do you think skill is involved? Zero skill is involved. Fame and skill might as well be inversely correlated. It doesn't mean anything. I'm not skilled, or rather, I am skilled, but I'm not like. There are people way smaller than me, way more deserving of what little platform I have. Fame is silly and fleeting. Hey, just passing by to tell you made 2 eggs in my friend group crack and have established yourself in our little group gestalt. You have become a driving force in whatever inside jokes you come up with. I'm all for it. Jesus. Loved you, vodka. Okay. It's really fucked up that people are, like, discovering things about themselves because of me. That's really fucked up. That's really messed up, dude. No, I wasn't finishing. I think lately I see a lot of cool creators and just, like, increases the frustration in me. I haven't found myself for success yet. Is that feeling / phenomenon familiar? Yeah. Yeah. It is. It is for me. Before I really established and understood who I wanted to be, as a person, I very much wanted attention before self-discovery. But you really want it the other way around. I'm really happy we're gonna have this discussion. Hell yeah. You want self-discovery and then success. Because if you have it the other way around, you're gonna get really fucked up really fast. I know who I want to be now. So, 100 people in this chat right now saying whatever is like, I can square that away in my head and be like, okay, that's something strangers think. I know what I think. But I do relate to the feeling of feeling jealous of others. I would say jealousy defined years of my life. So, yeah. Just looked up, it was 13 years ago. Yep. Yeah, that makes sense. Love watching your vids with friends, and one of them wants to do a monologue video. Like, do their own video in the style of a monologue? Hell yeah, rock on. I made videos a long time ago of metalworking, and they were absolutely minimal effort, bad proc, and got over 1 million collective views. Fame is hard to predict, but it's nice when it happened. Yep. Yeah. Thanks, guys. This has been heavy on my mind recently. No problem. Jealousy is something that, like, fucking sucks. I feel guilty for ever feeling it, you know? But it's just, like, it's a regular feeling like anything else. What are you listening to recently? Any recent things catching your ear? Yes. I mentioned earlier in stream, but I've been listening to a lot of Atarashi Gakko. Those guys fucking rip. I'm listening to a lot of Jezebel Gaburgably, as always. What else am I listening to? Orchid. I love Orchid. That shit's so fucking good. I've been listening to See You Space Cowboy. I've been listening to, fucking Yugen Vinny. Shout out to her. Pierce the Veil. Pierce the Veil is crazy. New video's good. Atarashi Gakko is good. That's what I'm saying. Your videos make me happy. I'm kind of drunk right now, but thank you. Glad you're drunk. That makes me happy. I really related to what you said at the end about getting jealous of people who are comfortable expressing themselves. Yeah. Yeah. As an autistic person, you get very angry at people who mask less than me. Yeah, me too. I feel really bad for that because, like, when I was younger, I'd be like, stop acting like that. Stop acting out, dude. You're making me look bad. But now looking back, I realized that was just like, what's the word? Ableism? Yeah, I think ableism is the word for that. Like, just ableism. Shit sucks. I got baseline, so chord progression I'm happy with. I'm gonna full send it. Do it. I'm not making a Discord. Jealousy sucks and it only holds you back, and it's hard to get rid of as it's not really intentional. But I remember that I used to be so jealous of other trans girls and it held my transition back. Yeah, that's awful. Yeah. Girl, you are causing discord. That's right. I used to be very jealous of all of my friends that made music, and made good music and music that people liked listening to. Not gonna name names, but a couple of my friends had a TikTok hit. And I don't know. I really, really wanted what they had. But then, as said earlier, I had some self-discovery happen earlier this year, and I found who I wanted to be. And then I was very lucky to have attention come around immediately after that, which is cool. Don't make a shitty kickflips Discord, please. I don't want any part of it. I don't want to be responsible for any kind of community. If you want to make a Discord that's unrelated to me, go ahead. But I don't want any part of it. Oh my gosh. Honestly, you not wanting to make a Discord is very responsible. Well, it's just like, what it comes down to is, what would the purpose of it be? Because a Discord server centered around a single person is always a cult of personality. And I don't want, I don't need that in my head because I'm already mentally ill enough about this channel. I don't need that all going to my head. And also, it's a liability to keep around. I mention it every time, but, like, I do not need people making Twitter threads about how they were like groomed in the Shay Cake Flips Discord. It is a liability. Okay, I'm gonna go to sleep. Bye, 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 bye. I love you. Sleep well. I don't think it has to be a cult of personality. Always 100%. Yeah, Discord server draw. Yeah, I mean, because it's centered around a single person, right? Even if everyone like in the server is like recognizes that central figure is like a fallible human being, and like they're still going to center the Discord around a person, and that feels weird to me. I don't like it. Thanks for the stream, no problem. I'm gonna head out myself in a bit. I'm probably gonna call it pretty quick, but hey, hold on, how many Fumos do you want? 0. I don't have any. The ones you see in the latest video are all owned by my friend Ashna. The fucking like Shinobu one is like several $100s. I'm like fucking so fucking honored to be able to hold her in a YouTube video. Actually, I don't know if that's a Fumo, but it is like a... It's a little... It's an anime girl plush. Favorite fictional lesbians? Go. Hannah Venom and Kiki Curb Stomp were my two favorite, my two like first thoughts. So I'm gonna go with that. How many parts of other people do I need to mash into myself before I start feeling a person? Is there a number? No. You just have to keep doing it until you feel somewhat unique. Just keep doing it. Alright, I'm calling it here, y'all. I'm fucking tired. I hit the how long have I been streaming now? Yeah, I'm about to hit the 2-hour mark in just a bit here, so I'm gonna fucking get out of here. Do I use a Shure mic? Yes. Smell you later, y'all. Take it easy. Good night, good night. Alright. End stream. Get out of here. Badoo.